you ready to learn more about Cookidoo? Well, this is the video for you. It's going to be very simple. I'm going to show you the basics. So please bring your notes. I'm going to share my computer. I'm going to do it in the computer because it's bigger, but also you can do it in your phone or in your iPad. Go please to cookidoo.international. In this case, is the one that I use it, but you can change for cookidoo.us according to the country that you are situated, that you are living now. This is the website, and here are all the time is updating. All the time has new recipes, new modes, new things. So this is very simple. And here you are going to choose one recipe. For example, I'm going to show you if I'm looking for this recipe. I love it. I want to show you. I'm going to write a tomato soup, and as you can see, it's going to be automatically, it's going to bring me more than 800 recipes. Why? Because I choose the English, the Portuguese, and in Spanish. In a moment, I'm going to show you how can you erase or move, and you can display immediately many recipes. For example, I'm going to choose one right now. This one is one of my favorites. Please, if you haven't tried this one, it's beautiful. This one, this soup specifically, you are going to can use it with a TM6 because it use high temperature, and so that's why. Here you are going to have the ratings. Automatically you will see the cook today. If you use this option, the cook today, automatically it's going to be shown in your Thermomix. Difficulty, it's easy. You need to be 10 minutes in front of the Thermomix and 30 in total to be ready. And here you can change the number of people, of the recipes, of the ingredients. So for example, if you change for 2, it's going to be automatically divide the amount of ingredients. I'm going to repeat to show you one more time. Here, for example, 20 grams of lentils for 2 people. But if I want to do it for 4, automatically it change and it's going to be for 20. If we scroll down, it's going to be all the ingredients and the step by step. Here you will see tag. It's a recipe. It's like in search that you are going to use it in Instagram or in another platform where you can use these tags. For example, vegan, and this soup is going to be there. All the recipes has the nutrition fact and also some hits or tips or other if you need another tool like an oven or a tin pan or something like that, it's going to be here. Also, we are going to have in all the recipes you are going to see this option, the add, and what we are going to do is if you select the ad, here you will have the book or book. It's how to mark. It's when it's, for example, if you have a book and you put something to mark the page, is the same. We are going to have add to collections, and here are like folders. For example, you can have it one for your family, for your business, for Christmas, for something special, gluten-free. So you choose and you mark in the place that you want it. Also, you have the option to add to your week. So which day of the week are you going to prepare this recipe? Here to the shopping list, you are going to add to the shopping, and also that it's this option, I like it. It's a little more advanced. It's out to created recipes. You are going to use this option if you are going to change some ingredients or make any change. For example, if you are going to change this recipe, instead of tomatoes and pepper all the time, maybe you want to add some other type of vegetable, so you can have the change, make the change here even in the ingredients or in the preparation, you can change or add here some topics, some tips, and you saved it. And you are going to have here all your created recipes. So far we have looked for a recipe and how to save it, mark in the shopping list and create it in your recipes. Here you will have my recipes in the middle. I'm going to show to you, here is it. And what you can do here is, one more time, see from in another perspective all your folders. You can do it by create it, by save it, you can have it. And also in the last option, you will see my week. Here you will find what did you plan before in advance. You can do it by this week or by month. And then in your right, you will see your shopping list. At the bottom, you can see press show ingredients, and it's going to be here by category or by recipe. Why by recipe? Because only you can maybe change your mind and you don't want this beetroot and apple quinoa salad anymore, so only you removed from your shopping list. Or by category, this is, imagine that you go in the supermarket and you only go by island, all the fruit. Which recipes you can start with? Well, if you write or you look in the search menu for cooking experience, you can go here automatically. You will see many of the recipes that we normally as consultant use for the Thermomix. So I suggest that you go for these ones. And one more time, here you can change the language or add another language if you prefer. And also here in filters, if you go and here, do you remember that we have been talking about the countries? So for example, here you can choose specifically which demos they use in UK, Canada, and US, for example. And automatically they are going to be here, like in recipes, or if I change for collections, those ones are. So now that you have the Thermomix, the TM6, please, I recommend you highly that you go and start with these recipes: focaccia, risotto. And what happened if you want to add to this shopping list something else? Not necessarily about the food. So at the end of this shopping list, you have an option, additional item, and here you add something that you remember that you need to add food for your dog. So here it's going to be all the list, and at the top, in the right top, you are going to have the option to share, to print, or clear all. This is for Cookidoo at normal general. I'm going to show you another option that you can look for information. For example, here, if you write gluten-free, so you write gluten-free, or you can write Christmas, anything. But I wanted to show you, here are the option recipes, but you can change for collections. And here in collections, is one more time, it's going to give you many options. And here are all the books that we have automatically if you are a Cookidoo member. So for example, here is baking about gluten-free, and you have here plain flours, or how you can do it there, anything. I'm going to go back and I'm going to show you other option to search. So for example, if you want to add desserts, sorry, I look specifically this one, but I'm going to change for desserts and sweets. So let's see what it brings. So look, one more time, here I have the Spanish, the Portuguese, and the English, and I wanted to change because maybe you want to only in one language. So for example, oh look, this coffee dessert, I like it. Here you can have filters. In filters is where you are going to make all your preferences. So what are you looking for? You are going to look for soup, for starts, for pastas, main dishes, dessert, etc. Baking, soft, baking salty, sweet, these kind of things. Here also you have ingredients. What happens when you are in the fridge and found something, maybe zucchinis, maybe carrots, and you don't have an idea what to do with that? So you can write here, and that's all. I'm going to go back in filters, and here you have the tags. Do you remember that I mentioned to you? It can be gluten-free, dairy-free, quickly, Father's Day, Mother's Day, Christmas, kids, easy, for light, anything, protein, lunch to go for the school. So write whatever, or even the type of food, Asian food. So anything, anything. Here is how difficult is it. So if you are new with Thermomix, I suggest that choose the easy ones. And if you continue to use it very daily, at least one smoothie, one lemonade, one something very simple, very soon you will see that you are going to start to do the mediums or even in advance very, very quickly. Preparation time is how much time are you going to need in front of the Thermomix. It's not the same that you maybe are going to for a rice. Physically, you will need to have maybe 10 minutes, but at the end, the machine is going to cook for you, so you can enjoy the rice and after 30 minutes. So here is the preparation time and your total time. How many people are going to enjoy this meal? The rating. These versions of Thermomix, if you are new with the Thermomix and you have the TM6, don't worry about it. You have all the options there. You don't have any type of limitations. Here are the accessories. So in some countries are one, in another, so I don't suggest that you mark any of those immediately. And here, as you can see, are the languages. In this case, maybe I'm going to change and remove English, and maybe if you know Dutch, well, you can add it here. And what normally I do, I remove the countries, because I think, for example, in Spanish, even it's a lot of, if you go in Mexico, the recipes are around like 5,000 if you select Mexico. But if you remove Mexico and left only Spanish, it's going to be a lot. If you want to renew the memberships, it's here. It's going to be, you only go access to your platform here in account, and you also have here in a membership. And in memberships, you are going to add the subscriptions. You will going to add your bank accounts, and that's all. It's updated. That's all. Please, if you have any other question in the future, please let me know. And most important, use your Thermomix. Share the pictures with me of your dishes, and please subscribe. And if you know someone that can benefit with this video, please go ahead and share. Thank you very much, and nice to meet you. All the best. Bye bye.